Okay, we're gonna build a frequency table today. First of all, we need the data. The data we're using is monthly active users in the top 15, top 16 social media. So we have Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and so on. We have here the numbers, and we are writing numbers in millions because that's like a big number to make numbers smaller. So what we do is just plus to start formula, select the number and divide it by 1 million, 6 zeros. So once you have this, the first value, you just click, put the mouse on the bottom right, click, scroll down, and then you find the rest of the numbers, okay? So now I have all the numbers. Okay, to build a frequency table, we need the minimum value. So we write plus mean. This mean I select here the formula, double click, and then I select all the data. Okay, enter, and then I have minimum value. Also, I need a maximum because I need the range. To find the range, I need the minimum and the maximum value. So a maximum, to find the maximum, I write a plus, max, you select the maximum, and then you select all the numbers, all your data. Okay? Enter, I have the maximum. The range, I put a plus, maximum minus minimum. Okay, I do a subtraction. Then I have the range. Now let's think, or let's pretend to have 5 intervals. So if we have 5 intervals, we need to find what would be the interval range. So what we do is select the range and divide it by 5. There is a formula using logarithm to find how many intervals and so on, but we're not gonna go through that. We're just gonna work with just 5 intervals. So we divide it by 5, and I have the number 439. Now, to build my 5 intervals with the lower and upper values, the first lower value is my minimum. So equal, minimum, enter. This is my lower value. And my upper value will be equal the minimum value, or the number in my left, plus the interval, which is 439. 439 plus 4, enter. Because I will have 5, I will scroll this down 4 more times. You see? Now, which is my next minimum value? Is the upper value in the upper row here. That will be the upper value is the minimum value in the next row. So what I do is plus, select the upper, and enter. That's it. Once I have this, because if I scroll down, Excel understand that this value would be here, this one down, and done. I have all my information. Now, make sure that your upper value, the last upper, needs to be equal or greater to the maximum value, okay? And the lower value, the first lower value, needs to be equal to your minimum value, okay? Once you have this information, it's time to build the frequency table. Frequency, cumulative frequency, percentage, and cumulative percentage. Let me open this a little bit. Okay. I like to find cumulative frequency first because I use a conditional formula, which is plus. This is count if. If is the conditional, if something happened. So if your computer is in Spanish, it will be contar si. Okay, I selected. Now Excel gives you some guideline. So here you have range. So I select the numbers. Then I put a comma. Be careful because in some computers could be point and comma or comma, it depends. So, but here on the bottom, they showing you what? The next one is the criteria. To write the criteria, you need to write apostrophes, you write the condition. Let me put this in English really quick. My condition is that the number would be less than 474, and then I close the apostrophe and then I close the parentheses. Done. Let's check. I will. Okay, let me check this number. Y is 0 minus. Okay, I put G4. Let me change this. 474. Okay, 12. Here it is. Okay, what is telling me here, this 12, is that there are 12 numbers less than 474. Okay, and then in the other one, we can see the 12 because we need to make some small trick here. Here, I click on the formula, and as I can see, because I scroll down once, here the data is scrolled down once also. So what I have...
Teacher.
Yes?
Will you please write all the instructions down in a Word document so we can do it step by step and do not get confused?
Yeah, I'm really smart, that teacher.
It's because sometimes I don't know how to do that in my computer, so just to figure out how to do that.
Okay, okay. Okay, I will. I'm recording this video, and also if you want some written information, I can definitely write it for you. Okay, let's continue with this. So I will just put the range of the data where they should be, and then I need to change this number. Why I need to change this number? Because what I did in the beginning was copy the first formula, which was less than 474. But here in the third one, I don't want them to be less than 474. I want them to be less than 1,352. Okay, and the same thing with the others. I need to arrange here. And then my criteria is less than 1,791. And the last one, yes, wait a second. Then I will explain you what is the meaning of all that, okay? I'm just doing the math part. Okay, so what those numbers means? That means here, this 12 means that there are 12 numbers less than 474. The 14 means there are 14 numbers less than 1,352, but including those 13. Okay, they are including the previous number. This 14 means that there are not numbers between those two, because those 14 are the same that this 14. So that's how we find the frequency. The frequency is, the first one is the same as the cumulative frequency. The first two, they are the same. Now, the next number is plus this one in my right minus the one up here. Enter is 1. There is just one number before 474 and 913, which is awesome with 563. We can check very quick here, only one number. Let's see. There is also just, okay, this is the one we found, 0. There are not any social network between 1352 and 1791, and we can check here, and there are not. That's why we see here a 0. And the last one, there is only one, which is Facebook with 2,230. between 1791 and 2230, between those two, there is just one. Guys, put in mute. Guys. Okay, let's continue. Remember, I'm recording, guys. Okay, so now that I have the frequency and the cumulative frequency, we go through find percentage and cumulative percentage. Percentage is basically, well, we need the sum. That's what here I put plus, sum or the total. In Spanish is contar, but what I want is to count how many data I have here. You write count and it's 16. So the percentage is basically this number, the frequency, divided by the total. The total is 16. I put enter, then scroll down, and I have all this. Now, those numbers are in decimals. I can convert it really quick by clicking on the percent symbol. Okay, I click on this, and you see that they changed into a percent. And the cumulative percent, it's basically finding the percentage of the cumulative frequency. So I think that if I scroll to the right here, I'll have it. If I have here at the end 94, that means that something is not correct because the last one in the cumulative percent should be here 100. They should be here 100. Okay, here is the thing. In this data, it says that less than 2230. It means that Facebook is not including, so we need to include Facebook. So we write less than or equal. Now, there is a 16. Now it's correct. And here I have the 100. Okay, 100%. That's what I need. So now the table is complete. Let's go a little bit of what is the meaning of each of the column. In this column of the frequency, what they say is that there is just one number or one social network between 913 and 1352. These 12, there are 12 social networks with users between 35 and 474. Now, this 14 of the cumulative frequency means that there are 14 social networks with less than 1791. And the percentage means, for example, 75% of the social networks are between 35 and 474. This 6% means that 6% of the social network are between those two numbers, and so on and so forth. This one represents just the percent between the interval. Okay, this is for each one. Here we can find which is the minimum, which is the highest percent, and many other questions. And here the last one, the cumulative percent means, for example, this 81% means 81% of the networks has less than 913 million users, 81%. 88% means, well, in this case, we have the same number, but this one means 88% of the networks are in less than 1352. So basically, this is a frequency table, the basic one. And if you have any question or something, I will be more than happy to help you.